Hello, I'm Sofita and I'm a policy analyst. As a policy analyst, I try to change new public policies, regulations, and laws.
Hi, my name is Queenie. I'm a climate scientist. As a climate scientist, I study the long-term weather patterns that show how the climate is changing throughout time.
Hi, I'm Maddie Piper. I'm an economist. An economist conducts research, collects and analyzes data, monitors economic trends, and develops forecasts. I study climate change, but many other economists study and research other topics.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm an energy expert and I work to make a change in our environment.
One cause of climate change is burning fossil fuels. This causes more greenhouse gases, and as a result, warms up the climate. A consequence of climate change is that the polar ice shields are melting and the sea is rising. The main obstacle for economists is politics. In order to combat climate change, we need to use less carbon-based fuels. The easiest way to do this is to make these fuels more expensive. This would be better for the planet by using less resources and having less of a disastrous output. However, who really wants to pay more for gas? The main problem, though, is getting everyone to do this. Sure, one country can stop using as many fuels and emitting gases, but all the other countries will continue to do so. That's the problem.
Another cause of climate change is change in orbit, which can cause extinction in species. For example, if the Earth is farther away from the Sun, it becomes colder, and any organisms that need a hot environment to live in may die. Our sources may not be enough to compare with fossil fuels from the views of the public. Also, our energy sources aren't always reliable. It may also take a bit of time for people to adapt to using our new sources of energy.
You may think this can be a joke, but cow farts are another cause of climate change. When cows pass gas, they release an amount of methane in the air, which gets produced in the atmosphere. Now, you may ask, why does this cause climate change? Well, methane is 21 times more potent at trapping heat from the sun than carbon dioxide, which causes a lot of climate change. Obviously, it's almost impossible to prevent cows from farting and releasing methane.
Another cause of climate change is the carbon dioxide that gets released by your own car emissions. Car emissions release a large amount of carbon dioxide, especially because of the amount of cars there are in the world. Carbon dioxide is a gas everyone should worry about because it is a really big cause of climate change. People might not want to take public transportation or ride bikes because cars are faster to get from place to place usually.
We are exploring new sources of energy that's cleaner and will benefit our environment.
And as a policy analyst, I try to change laws or policy that may cause climate change.
People can reduce their car emissions, which produce carbon dioxide, by simply taking public transportation or ride a bike.
We economists don't combat climate change. We mainly study and analyze it. This helps to show how big the problem is and the effect it has on businesses and politics, not just nature and weather. However, this analysis that we provide can help others learn more about it and, in return, combat it.
The public can limit the amount of time they drive their cars and ride bikes or take public transportation instead. This can reduce the amount of greenhouse gases that get into the atmosphere.
The public can, like Emily said, use cars less often to stop emitting carbon, but they can also write to political leaders and bring up the point that this is a very big issue. This way we can work on overcoming the obstacle I mentioned earlier, which was to raise carbon-based fuels prices and get everyone to stop using them as often, and then start to reshape and gain back our once beautiful climate.
There's so much that people can do to prevent climate change. For example, just buying an electric car. It doesn't use any gas and releases less carbon in the air.
Yeah, I encourage everyone to simply take public transportation or ride a bike to get to the place where you need to be. Thank you.
Hello. I'm doing that on purpose. Okay,
My name is Queenie.
Stop looking at me.
And gain back our once beautiful climate. I messed it up. I read it and stutter too much. One more time.
I don't have a call to action.